You know, I got to thinking about something again. Yes, that's right. This is DJ Wolf again. A couple of things on my mind. A couple of additional things is on my mind. It's been on my mind real heavy like lately. And I kind of feel about the continuation of how we are treated as men. My question is this: are we going to ever get any love in this world, man? Just for being who we are. You know? Let me talk more about that. This is DJ Wolf Live. You know, I thought about something else regarding that. What I talked about earlier. I still feel as an African American male, even in 2018, there's still a lack of disrespect and trust against African American men in this country, let alone the world. Just in this country alone. Seriously, if you're an African American man, it doesn't matter how high you are or how low you are. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. It don't matter if you're gay or straight. It doesn't matter. People are going to find some way to disrespect you, particularly people who are not melanated, and some who are, but aren't African American. Now, let me explain that part. You notice how white people, and this is facts, I'm not saying nothing out of turn. White people have stereotyped more people of color than any other race. They stereotype Mexicans. They stereotype Asians. They stereotype Germans. They stereotype everybody but themselves. Now I'm talking about the Anglo-American white people. They have, and they definitely did a job on us for hundreds of years. And to this day, they still stereotype us. They stereotype us in ways you don't even know. I talked to Bert, made a reference. I had to make a small purchase at Guitar Center. It wasn't not even a major purchase. It was a very small purchase. And the girl was talking about, oh, must be Christmas, huh? This is like Christmas because I bought a cheap bass guitar and a cheap amp. Really? Didn't even cost that much. That means really? It didn't cost nothing. I've seen they got bass guitars up at Guitar Center that cost as much as $5,000. Would I buy one? Hell no. You know, I'm saying, you know, that was the only two things I bought was a small cheap guitar. It was under $200 and a small bass that was under $100. That was it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't spend any money. That's nothing. You know, and when she made the statement, I was like, you referenced like I was up there trying to be a ball up in them. I said, no, I wasn't even like that. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And when I heard her, I said, you know, and white people, they known for saying little shit like that to try to get under your skin, a little shit they think you would never pick up. And I picked that up like a mile away. Literally a mile away. You know. And when I picked it up, I was like, you know what? This bitch ain't shit. That's the first thing that came to my mind. It got cooler out here. That's basically how I felt. Oh, this thing's motherfucker. Don't do that. I think basically, this bitch ain't shit. And you know, the only reason why she said what she said is because white people, they know to do that. When they want to get under your skin, they want to say some more smart shit, they'll do that. They have a long history of doing shit like that. They have a long history of wanting to get under your skin and making some smart ass fucking comment just to fuck with you. They have a long history of it, a very long history. And sometimes it does get under my skin. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, and not literally get under my skin, but it's to a point where I just want to, curse them out. But then I said, you know what? I'll get them back I go on my podcast and berate their ass. You know, what else you gonna do? You know? But they do a lot of tongue in cheek. I hear it all the time. And we get it from our own people. That's what hurts me even more. You know, jealousy and all that other shit. It's just like, man, it just... Sometimes, there's no joke, sometimes late at night, I just sit up and I think about that. I don't dwell on it, but I think about it. And then I go to sleep. Because it's just evil. It's kind of, I mean, I don't know, sometimes this world is just evil, man. People just think of ways to just get on your skin and be evil about it. Just be nasty for no reason. I just shake my head. But then I'm thankful for what I am able to do. But it's an uphill battle. You know? It's an uphill battle to try to... Like somebody said, it's easier to climb your way up than to stay your way up. In other words, well, that's just my saying too. It's harder to stay on top when you're on top of what you're doing than it is to climb up to the top to get where you need to go. It's harder. See, when you climb up top, yeah, it's hard. But when you're trying to maintain a plateau where you at, where you reach, or where you felt you reach, it's harder to maintain that status because people are always trying to find a reason to knock it down. It's like you're climbing on top of Mount Everest. And even though it's hard getting there, the hardest is staying on top and then knowing you had and somebody try to knock you down, or you have to go down. It's a, kind of not a great analogy, but what I'm trying to say is when you work to build to have something, getting there is hard. But once you're there, maintaining it is another story. So I want to give a little something to chew on. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, people count you out on the way up, and although it's a harder route to climb, it's harder to maintain it once you get there. Basically, because the climb is less harder because you're working to reach that plateau. But once you're there and you need to focus on maintaining what you have, you don't want to lose it, people are always trying to find ways to knock it down. They fuck with your worth basically when you have it than when you don't. Let's put it like that. You know, when you don't have it and they think you're down to their level, they talk shit. Well, you need to go do this. You need to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Then you start climbing. And then we talking about from families on up. You know, everybody talking, you know, you need to encourage you to do this and go do this and stay out of this and stop doing that. Don't do this. Okay, you let all that go when you go ahead and climb. You get there. Then all of a sudden people are like, all right, you can look at you. You know, blah, blah, blah. You know, man, all that. It ain't all that, no. And you think it's all this. It ain't all, When you get there, people want to smash you down. Same people, in some cases. Some of the same people. That's the shocking part. So, just want to give you guys a little something to chew on. This is based on stuff I've seen. Yeah. Other things. Yeah, well, I may do a podcast. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Right now, I'm in this kind of a so funky kind of mood right now. I don't even want to go into detail about it right now. I'm just in a so funky mood. I love to talk about it, but right now, I'm not even in the mind frame to talk about it. To be totally honest, I'm just not. Maybe this weekend I'll talk about it. Maybe one day, another time I will. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.